my name is Katie and I am part of the inclusion team here at Legacy. I am very excited to be here today with Camron, one of our young people. We are going to ask him some questions and we're going to find out a little bit more about his journey at Legacy. So, Camron, on that first day you came to Legacy, how did you feel?
I didn't know what to expect, so like I felt a bit nervous. So like at the beginning I felt a bit nervous, not for the whole day. I was a bit nervous at the beginning, but at the end I was excited all along.
So when you first started coming to Legacy,
yeah,
were there any things that were a bit tricky or a bit difficult?
At first there was, but right now I got the hang of it now.
You know, you say at first there was. What were those things?
It's been a long time since I remembered.
So I remember that you used to come into the sensory room quite a lot.
Oh yes, because of the noise.
Yeah, because it's quite noisy. And when we first opened,
it's quite noisy. It was quite noisy that time.
But was the sensory room a good place to come to?
I think yes.
Yeah. Why? How do you feel when you're in the sensory room?
I feel relaxed, calming.
Yeah, and we would play games, wouldn't we?
We would play games.
And that's how you got to meet a lot of your friends here.
Yes.
Because some of the other young people would find it a bit too loud and a bit too bright and a bit too busy out there. So we'd come in the sensory room and I'd beat you at Uno.
You would beat me at Uno?
Can you come every day? It was like, yes. I said, even Sunday. I said, yes. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited.
When Camron just came to Legacy, obviously I was having quite a lot of problems at his school with his behavioural problem. I've always called in the principal's office and stuff like that. His behaviour wasn't very good at the time. He was excluded from most trips and activities. They used to do cooking, for instance. They used to go to Tesco's.
Yeah.
He used to throw a tantrum in Tesco's, so therefore he was excluded.
Excluded from where?
From Tesco's and places like that.
Excluded from Tesco's?
From trips. He used to go on trips like Liam Farm. He used to go to the farm. They took you home.
It's just how Legacy changed you. Like you don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
I threw tantrums. Wait.
In Tesco's, that you were behaving yourself, so the teacher had to bring you home. Can you remember?
There's so much time when you get sent home from school when we have to go and pick you up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we have to pick you up
so
from
because
school.
of Legacy, you're not like that anymore. Because what happened, if we said any more tantrum, what happened?
I go home.
No Legacy.
No Legacy.
And that makes you very sad.
It makes me very sad.
Because you miss Legacy and you want to be at Legacy because it's like your second home, isn't it?
It is my second home.
At his school, the headmistress, she told me Camron has had a complete turnaround since he's been to Legacy because, say for instance, he used to misbehave in school. Then obviously I say to him, Camron, your teacher rang me today and she said he wasn't very good. Then he'll probably start crying or something. Then I said, well, okay, a week or 2 days off Legacy. Then he gets very upset.
Very upset.
His teachers at home see the improvement in Cameron's behaviour.
And they love him.
And they love him now because before he used to pull the teacher's hair and...
I remember.
Of course.
Camron, as well as coming to here, to Legacy Building, you have got to go on some amazing trips with Legacy. Do you remember all the things that you've done?
Yes.
Can you remind me?
I used to do sailing.
You did sailing, and I've heard a funny story that you and Chloe got stuck in a bush.
We did get stuck. We got stuck in the bush.
Yeah.
Me and Chloe got.
When you were
Me and Chloe got stuck. Me and Chloe got stuck in the bush.
Really?
Yes.
And then, what was the trip that you went on with me and Dad came?
Fairfield Halls.
What were we doing at Fairfield Halls?
Watching the play.
Yeah, we watched the pantomime, didn't we?
Yes.
Cinderella. What else have you been on?
I've been to
So
go-karting.
Go-karting.
I can ride a cart now. I was king of the. I was the man of the cart.
Man of the cart.
Or wait, what do you call it?
You're the driver of the day.
The driver of the day.
What?
You got a medal, didn't you?
Hey Katie, guess who was the driver of the day?
You.
Gold
I
medal.
was.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Mhm.
That's really
And you
good.
got a
Let's
medal.
try
I
this.
got a medal,
You got a medal as well.
and I went to BMX bike riding too.
And do you remember when it was coronavirus and we were only allowed only a small amount of people in Legacy, and you would help me around the youth zone doing the sign of the
Day.
day, yeah. So we were doing some hackathon together, weren't we?
Yes, we was.
Yeah.
And as for him, because you know Cameron was diagnosed with autism just like his brother.
I remember when
So for him, that's why coming here, we were kind of feeling like, is he going to be bullied? Is he going to be pushed around? Is he going to be that? Because that time he wasn't like talking like this. He was just shy, probably sitting down there. So we were kind of worried in that sense. And it was like, okay, if we send John, if that's going to happen. And then we kind of realized, no, they're all here for them. And I remember once I spoke to, I can't remember his name, I told him about the situation with Camron, because when I filled the form, I have to fill all the information when I sign him up. And I explained, it's been a while, I can't remember, but I explained, it was one of this senior manager or something. And he said, listen, nothing like that. It will be in the best hands. Nobody nothing, and I trust that nothing ever happened, because Cameron never come home and ever say one day, not even his work staff or colleagues, nobody ever do anything or say anything to you to make you feel uncomfortable, or because he's got autism they make you feel like he's this, because everybody knows, because at the end of the day it's good for him.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad
It does manage to fit in, so you couldn't even tell sometimes that he has got he's autistic.
That's why I'm glad how he is, because he's up front and he's not, you know, in himself like how he was. Like Jordan wouldn't speak.
I'm not in myself anymore.
He's out more, and because I think how they are, because if they see Cameron, especially staff, Cameron, and when Cameron went up to them, how are you? Cameron is talking, they're talking to Cameron, they're interacting. So it's not like, oh, they see us, he just come to play. They're interacting. They have time to listen. And I know if I have to listen to Cameron, seriously, I think I'll go crazy, because Cameron will talk and talk and talk and talk. But for them, they got that patience. They listen to him. They will sit with him. It doesn't matter how long he's talking or what he's saying. So they got that patience. That's what I like.
The problem at Cameron's first school, that he wasn't talking until he was about 7 years old.
Yeah.
And then now, well, the rest is history.
So you can see.
What's about since year 7, when I started secondary school?
So you really
That's
change a lot.
bench and ladies.
Yes.
You're really grown up.
Yeah.
What phone calls
Legacy
did you
has done
get
really
since
good
year
for you.
7 to year 9?
A lot of improvement since year 7, Cameron. You're well behaved now, aren't you?
I am more behaved now.
And when it's your birthday, you brought a cake for Legacy.
Oh, you gave Legacy a cake, didn't you?
Yes, I remember.
You,
Thank you
Everything.
for everything.
that you done for you. And thank for everybody that does everything for him and help
And
him
took
out
all
on
your
a
mates
day-to-day basis.
took all his mates out at my expense.
But thank you, everybody here at Legacy, for everything that you guys do. It's brilliant, it's amazing. Because if it wasn't amazing, children wouldn't be coming here, because there's a lot that they can do, but they just want to be here. So there has to be something here that makes them want to come. Just like how Camron feels. So yeah.
So Cameron, can you see that yellow ball in the middle where they are?
Yeah?
Can you aim for them?
Yeah.
It's going to be so scary.
Are you turning or going straight? To there?
Yeah.
Are you turning or going straight?
Like this?
You need to go straight, don't you?
Like this?
Over there, is that straight?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning you right. So do you need to wiggle that, Cameron? If you wiggle that, you're not going to go straight, are you? You're going to keep it still, and then you move it a little bit to make sure you can join the others. Don't want you in the bushes over there. Don't want you on the line over there. Your job at the moment is
Focus, Camron, yeah?